I think the gaps is the communication between us. It's like when you're dealing with the fire story, whenever you're around a fire camping, and remember you pass the story around, and by the time it comes back to you, the story is completely different. That's the issue I see, is like there's that miscommunication. You have a team around you, let's say it's your estate lawyer, your tax person, your financial planner, like they all need to come together, because the whole part of the miscommunication happens when no one knows what's going on, and then the client's really the one telling us, and we're at that such a higher level where we're gonna interpret it maybe just differently. And like I'm like why the hell did Grant say that? Like, no, we're doing it this way. And then Grant was like, I didn't say that. Like, I said this, and they interpreted it that way.
Right.
I think that's like the biggest issue that I found with working with lawyers and tax people.
That open communication.
Yeah, because like sometimes I might see something like an insurance guy, and they had an old policy. It was like 10 years old. I didn't like it because, you know, it was a UIL, and you know, they're very complicated, and you have to checklist a lot of things. And I would have told him no and get rid of the policy when I looked at it, and he told me, he said, I actually told him to, and we all were together, and that's why it became efficient was, actually I'd keep it. He's too deep in. I would just keep going.
Yeah.
You're at the part where he's like 5 years left. Just finish it, use it as the tool. Could he put the money somewhere else? For sure, but there's nothing we can do. We can't go back to,
right.
Like he's in. But I think overall, it goes back to communication between all parties, because we're all a team trying to help that specific client. And if we can communicate very well, then we can help the client better.
Yeah, I think you got it right on the money, man. Communication is probably the biggest thing, because usually our best interest is still for the client. So if that's make them more money or mitigate this tax liability, whatever the case may be, usually, very rarely have I just been like not cohesive with another financial advisor.